What's good, YouTube? It's your boy CJ the Game back together. Another Madden 23 franchise series live stream. We're gonna be continuing the 2027 playoffs, man. Y'all better go check out the first two playoff games. Cowboys moving on. They beat the Cardinals 36-23, and the Raiders move on in a good game right here, man. They beat the Patriots on the road 29-26. Now we got the third game of the playoffs, man. The Packers and the Eagles, man. Packers, man, they just got into the playoffs. They won 4 in a row. They just stole the division, 9-8, man. Thanks to the Bears and the other team, man. So, yeah, Packers, they in, bro. Y'all boys already know about the Packers, man. They've been in the NFC Championship game back-to-back years, a couple seasons ago, NFC champs, man. So they trying to get back there, but we're going to see what they can do, man. The offense is ranked number 30, so they got the third worst offense in the league, man. So that's obviously a problem. Eagles got a pretty solid defense. But yeah, man. So that could be a factor. I got the Eagles winning this game, but I can see it going either way, really, because the Packers, like I say, they got the experience. They showed that they could do it. You know what I'm saying? Still got Will Levis, Pierce, Aaron Jones, Watson. They fully healthy Claypool. So yeah, and the defense obviously. I got Zaire. Feel me? They got them boys over there. They got the guys over there. You feel me? Quay Walker, Sean Gary. You feel me? They seventh in sacks at least. You know what I'm saying? So they get on the defensive side of the ball. So we're just gonna have to hold up in this game for them boys. You know what I'm saying? So let's get. I'm trying to play 2 games tonight. So let's get straight into this game. Yeah, boys, drop y'all predictions for this game down below, and drop y'all predictions for the rest of the playoffs, man. We in Lambeau, man. Saturday night, man. Let's get it.
The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Eagles and the Packers, and it's all up next.
The playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid rain. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart. But make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Green Bay Packers. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll look to throw here. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On now is the Packers punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The 2nd-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And there's really no underestimating or downplaying the incredible regular season he had throwing the football. When you throw for over 5,000 yards, that's a monster season. He's got an offense that's certainly capable of doing damage in the postseason as well. But he also understands the defense tends to win championships in the playoffs. He wants to find a way to set that aside and advance his team.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Here's Hurts to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be taken at the 13. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. I guess you could say they're kind of fortunate to be in the position that they're in, able to host as a division champ, because it's really one of the weakest divisions in the NFL.
And there's often the discussion every time, right, that 4th seed, should they actually be hosting? Because sometimes it turns out that division winner has a lesser record than wild card teams that get in, and some people think that'd be a more fair way of doing things. But I got to tell you, I personally like it. Winning a division title, I don't care what the division, how it's ranked, it still means something to me, and I like the fact that they get to host.
I think that that's the reason you have the divisions. If you didn't just stack them all up and take the best 6 records, but there's a division for a reason. The champion hosts the 1st round.
And the first rule of thumb in building a team, build a team to win your division. Beat those teams first, then you go from there.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's complete right side to Lazard. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Back to throw now on 1st down. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Caught on the right side by Jones. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. Hand off left side, Pierce. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. And his kick is indeed good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead.
Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
Have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Hurts fumbles it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block.
Matt LaFleur loudly voicing his objections to that previous call. He's going to throw out the red challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Now, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Hurts. And that's complete to Sanders. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play to force 4th down.
Throwing is Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Converts a handoff to Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. They'll look to throw. And once again, this is Sanders. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And this one is right down the middle, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Nothing flashy there, the slant to the slot.
All the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact to complete it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And that'll be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. 3-3, a tight one after 1 on EA Sports. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jordan Davis in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down.
A good scheme and an early win for this pass rush. They got back there before he could work through his entire progression and ended that play early.
On now is the Packers punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's connecting there with the ground for the Eagles first. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Going across the middle, and Goddard's got it. The Eagles on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They can use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Back to throw again. Got him in. It's Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
I like the fact that they didn't overcomplicate things on that call. 3rd and 2. Just run the quick little hitch, which they did. Ball's out of quarterback's hands. And yes, indeed, they pick up the first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hurts going to keep it running right. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Hurts throw there, taken in by Smith. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum, because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Another run with Sanders. And this time not as successful, as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. The quick slant caught. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Hurts sets up to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. It'll be Hurts on the option. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Eagles have moved out in front.
Partner, it wasn't that long ago that when I talk with these NFL coaches about different innovations in the college game, you can see their eyes roll and they just shut down right away. Don't bring me that Joe College stuff. Well, guess what? The college game has definitely infiltrated its way into the NFL.
Yeah, and these guys, when you're seeing the option defensively, you got to stick to your assignments. I know that's cliche. They didn't do it there.
And option football means exactly what you just talked about, assignment football for defenders, and that drives them crazy because you have to think your way through a play as opposed to just reacting and making the play.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 10-3. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Packers offense set to go. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Right side, Claypool's got it. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
On now is the Packers punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at about the 14. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They go play action with Hurts. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Hurts to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. When those extra defenders on the field, dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
And his kick is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in. And had just enough to get it done.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They trail by 10, 13-3 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Packers first down.
They'll drop to throw. That's complete to Lazard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. 2nd down and 3. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
They'll look to throw again. And this one is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. 4th down and no hesitation from Matt LaFleur as he sends out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will cut the lead back down to a touchdown now at 13-6. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
On first down, Hurts. Packer pressure, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd.
We said it before the game. I think think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Hurts going to keep it again. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wild card matchup as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The second of our 2 games here on this super wild card Saturday is at halftime. We'll get it back out to you guys in just a minute. But first, let's take a look ahead to Sunday's action in the NFC. A 3-6 battle that ought to be a good one. And it's going to be one heck of a battle, that's for sure. Time now for a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Eagles, for the Seahawks. And they had success all season throwing the football. No reason for that to change in the playoffs, as they've continued to move the ball well through the air. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they too didn't throw the ball as well as they would have liked. And I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Throwing is Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he will find his man on the outside. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Hurts. Comeback route here, and he's got Smith complete. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to make it 4th down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so...
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Sanders diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some...
Back to throw again. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there.
Wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put it into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Able to hit his target, Claypool. 2nd and 9 from the 44. Now back to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now a draw play. This is Jones. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. And that will be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. How selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch. Tomorrow.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is going to be Packer football.
I'm fairly sure that there's no good time to cough up the football, but this couldn't be much worse, could it?
No.
This situation, this yard line, no chance.
They set it on a T-form. They're already in field goal range here late in the 4th now.
Yeah, warm up the kicker and just make sure they take care of the ball now. They've got a chance to put this thing away.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. First down, they go right back to Pierce. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. An inside give to Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
They'll run here with Pierce, and they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Up the middle, Jones. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Pierce, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to advance to the divisional round. And his kick here is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Eagles!
Well,
get yourself a fucking Chuck E. Cheese application, man. Shout out to Green Griff, man. Y'all was winning 20-6. And y'all got your ass beat 22-20. It's that story number 8. You getting cut, buddy. Eagles, nah. Eagles, you getting fucking roasted, Eagles. You just lost to the 30th worst fucking offense in the NFL. Shout out to the Packers defense though. They kept them in the game, got the turnover. What the fuck, man? Eagles just so. Yeah, y'all fucking suck, Eagles. Garbage ass team. Imagine good right to this, like, let's say this like real life. He ain't rushing the fuck out of them, boy. They didn't even throw a fucking touchdown. You fucking suck. Well, you did your dollar. You know what I'm saying? You did your dollar today. For shit. Y'all saying this got hurt. Yeah, man. Fuck, man. Get well. Where's Stewart, bro? Where's Stewart? That nigga's fucking sold. Shout out Christian Watson. Where's Stewart, bro? This nigga with him or him? Evan Stewart. He was good, but you was a sellout, man. You fumbled. Shout out this dude here, man. 3 sacks today. Good shit. Jordan Davis 2 sacks, my guy. That fat ass nose we got them stuff. I swear that's sad. No picks, no picks, man. You feel me? Total tackles. Quay Walker was all over the field today. Good shit, Quay Walker. This nigga's bro, that's crazy. They just lost that game. Packers move on, man. Packers move on, you guys. Man, nice bet, boy. Eagle just got a soul job. So Packers, they move on. See who they gonna be facing. Might be facing the Panthers or nah. I'm lying. Okay, so wait. Never mind. Wait. Yeah, I mean, no, they still could be facing. Oh no, I'm lying. No, they can't. Cause if Washington win, yeah, they're not facing the Panthers. So they either gonna face the Commanders or the Commanders. Yeah, the Commanders or the Cowboys. It depends. Yeah, that's who the Packers gonna face this week, man. So Packers, they do it again, man. They shocked me again. They move on to the next round. It's crazy. It's really crazy, matter of fact. All right, y'all, but yeah, that's it in the stream, man. I got nothing to say to this bullshit.